welcome to this morning chat. I've been looking forward to talking to you on a few of the issues pertaining to your geography with identity and access management. So thanks for your time. I would straight away go ahead and talk about a few questions. I know you have been quite associated with identity and access management. Your company has been very active in providing such solutions to the customers in the Latin American region. And I have had an opportunity to speak to you multiple times on getting your ideas on the kind of things your customers are looking for, how your geography is getting more and more acquainted and well disposed towards identity and access management. So I thought we'll just have a quick chat on taking this up and giving the benefit to the users.
Okay.
So my first question is, tell us a little more about your organization, M3 Security.
Okay. Well, first, thank you for this chat. It's a pleasure for me to do it. And we are a Mexican company. We are specialized in cybersecurity services. We are 11 years old, and we help startups, fintechs, SMEs, and corporates in their identity and access management, threat management, and application security strategies. We have clients from Latin and Spain, and we are strategic allies of 12 leading brands in the market.
Wonderful. And I know you have been working in this area for many, many years. So if you look at your customers right across that you've served for so many years, what do you see in terms of some of the key requirements they have from identity and access management? Why are they implementing identity and access management in the first place?
Okay. Well, in our geography, I think that modern identity and access management solutions are required that support the integration of cloud and on-premise applications that allows centralized authentication, password management, multi-factor authentication, the automatic account management, and the process of access certification is also required. And it's very important the reports for compliance. And in our geography, it's very important also that the solution have an adequate cost of acquisition, implementation, and maintenance for the area.
So you mean that the customers are not very happy about the cost of acquisition of identity and access as it stands today?
Yes, I would think so. Mainly because they see IAM projects like huge projects, long projects, that is going to take them a lot of months to see the benefits of them. So it's difficult for them to start that, to support that kind of projects.
So would you say that the cost, the complexity, and the time that it takes to give returns to the customers, these are the key issues?
Yes. I think that, well, you already mentioned it. I think the most important thing that customers are looking for is a product with, well, I would add that they need a strong brand support, and then they need or they are looking for a local or Spanish support also, because an English support it's sometimes is not what they are looking for. And you already said it. They are also looking for a solution with short implementation times that reduce the risk and investment, and I think they are also looking for a partner that really specialize in this kind of solution, no?
Right. So in November year before, about 14 months ago, Gartner spoke about converged identity and access management. And they said that this is the technology that is going to become most important, and most of the customers would purchase that. Essentially, converged identity and access management is about access management and identity governance and administration delivered from inside one single code-based solution. And we can see that a lot of vendors are trying to do some parts of it, but as Gartner itself says, that most of the solutions are incomplete, while access management has a lot of is there with a lot of vendors and it's good in the cloud. But when it comes to identity governance and administration inside the same product, it is very, very rare to find. In that sense, you have worked with our product and you did very thorough evaluation before you became our partner. So what do you think about, first of all, how does converged identity and access management helps your customers?
Yes, I think one of the things that like more about Ilantus is that Ilantus solution integrates identity and access management functionalities in the same platform, which reduce implementation times and the cost of managing the product for the client. No? And I also like the average implementation times for integration of already supported or unsupported application. No, I like that also. And finally, I like the cost model where the client pays a base fee, no, and a variable fee estimated from the use of the solution, no. I would say that those three are the things that most like me about the Ilantus solution.
Right. So you brought in the very, very important point of our world's first pay-per-use solution, which we have for the first time brought to in the industry, where, as you rightly said, consumers pay a very small fee, a fixed fee, which is very, very small. So the entry cost for identity and access management comes down for them. And then as they start using it, different modules, different functions, they pay based on their usage. So what has been your reaction and the reaction of your customers to this kind of a model?
Well, we are just starting promoting this or telling our clients this kind of cost model, and but it's something that they haven't seen. I think they like it, but we are just starting. I think in a few months I could be more specific about what they think about it. No, but I think this is something special. It's something different, and that, as you already said, it doesn't exist in the market. No, is the first time that I see this kind of pricing in IAM solutions. So I think it's a good model, and I think it would work at least in our geography.
Sure. One last question. You we know that you provide identity and access management services also. And in a way, for a service provider, the longer it takes to implement, the more money he makes. So with our solution, there is definitely the amount of money that your company will be making in implementation will be much less. So how do you see that?
Well, it's yes. What I have seen is that IAM projects are very long, no? And as you said before, well, that implies that our services are good, no? We have a lot of services implementing IAM solutions, but I think that the 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 time spent in implementing this kind of solutions reduce the satisfaction of the client, no? Reduce the impact in the company, no, or they are not taking all the benefits of the solution if the solution takes a long time to get implemented, no. And what I have seen is that clients have a lot of applications to integrate, no, and I think that with this kind of solution that implementation times are shorter, what we can see is that clients implement more applications, no, quicker implementation, and at the end we will have, and I think we could have the same amount of services, but helping clients implementing more and more applications, no. But because what I have seen is that they have a lot of application and they are trying to implement an application, but they are implementing very slowly, no. So at the end, I think we could have more services and giving the client the implementation of more application in the same amount of time. Now, at the end, it would be benefits for both, no, for the client and for us, no?
And would you also say that you may have less revenue on services from one customer, but you'll be able to have more customers now because more people can afford this kind of solution?
Yes, I agree with that. Yes, with this kind of solution, we can get more clients, no, and maybe smaller clients or with less money could afford this kind of solutions, no, and we could have more clients, more and more services.